So we have a formula for a quad with the perpendicular diagonals, and specifically we have three figures that pertains to it. Square has a perpendicular diagonal. What else? Rhombus, very good. And there's one more. Trapezoid, no? Kite.
Due to the forecast of potentially severe
So we have the area formula that is given on your formula chart is diagonal 1 times diagonal 2 divided by 2. And our diagonals are basically corner to corner. So we have corner to corner, and then the other corner to corner.
Today, bus routes will begin at the normal schedule. Please remember all
right, for example number 1, I'm going to change the problem up just to make it user-friendly. Let's say we have 16 and 10. Change the problem up. Because on your quiz, which is a non-calc, it's going to be friendlier on the numbers and not messy. Okay? So we have, Tucker, read example number 1.
On the area of a quadrilateral that has perpendicular diagonals between 16 and 10.
Okay, so we have perpendicular diagonal as our keywords. So we have the area. Write everything out, guys. Don't say I did it on the calculator, because if I do choose to give you partial credit, I can't see your calculator, right? So write them all out, the formula and what you plug in. Doesn't matter which diagonal goes in first. No, when you're multiplying 1 times 2, 2 times 1, it wouldn't really matter. So we're looking at 16 times 10 divided by 2. And you can either multiply that in the divided by 2, or I would take a shortcut and take 16 divided by 2. What is 16 divided by 2?
8.
And then if I do 8 times 10, then I won't make any silly mistakes. But if you want to multiply it all the way on the top and divide it by everything on the bottom, that is your preference. Questions on this one? All good? All right, my second one. Olivia, let's read example number 2.
Find diagonal 2 of a kite in which diagonal 1 is 14 inches and the area is 238 inches squared.
Does kite have a perpendicular diagonal?
Yes.
So let's write in the formula pertaining to it. The area is diagonal 1 times diag 2 divided by 2. And the information given is that we have the first diagonal is 14 and the area. So we have 238 is equal to, let's call diagonal 2 just x. 14x divided by 2. So I can either multiply by 2 on both sides or simplify the right side. Which one is going to make our life easier? Simplify the right side first. Go ahead and multiply if you want, though. I can't stop you. 238 is equal to 7x. And then we can divide it by 7. So the way I see this one is, from 23, 7 can go into 23 how many times? 3. And we have remaining 2, right? So 28, 7 can go into that 4 times. Very good. And our units are in inches. So whatever method you prefer, multiply first, divide first, that's up to you. Are we all good with that one?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to move on to the next page and do number 4. Number 4, y'all remember the rhombus with the perpendicular diagonal on the last unit? I'm going to bring that in again just to kind of reiterate. So make sure you know how to do this. Joey, let's read number 4.
On the area of a rhombus that has a perimeter of 52 inches and one diagonal of 24 inches.
So this time they're giving us a perimeter and then one diagonal. So it looks like I kind of have to draw the image to see if I have everything. So go ahead and draw a rhombus with a perpendicular diagonal. The kites, the square, and a rhombus has a perpendicular diagonal. So if I know all sides are congruent in a rhombus and the perimeter is 52, how many is each side?
Divided by 4.
It'll be 13. My students can read what's on the board. All right. And it says one diagonal is 24. It doesn't matter which one you assign it. But because I'm thinking ahead, if this whole thing is 24, half must be 12. And I want to focus on this right triangle. Because to find the area, we need diagonal 1, which is, I should write out the formula. So we know our first diagonal is 24. Second one we do not know, and we know it's all divided by 2. If I call this one x, should I use Pythagorean on this one to find the x?
Wait, isn't that a Pythagorean triple?
I like the Pythagorean triple. Let's do a reminder of a triple. There's 3, 4, 5. What else is there?
5, 12, 13.
5, 12, 13. And there's the other one that I asked you guys to memorize, which is a third common one. 7, 24, 25. Do I need to remind you guys of the fun trick?
Yes.
Okay. What is 3 squared?
9.
What is 4 plus 5?
9.
What is 5 squared?
25.
12 plus 13, also 25. 7 squared is
49.
49. When I add them to 49. Okay? So I know my x must be 5. So what would the whole diagonal be then? 10. Okay, should we go ahead and multiply the top and divide it by 2? Or divide it by 2 with some other number? What do y'all want? I want to do this.
Yeah.
What is 24 divided by 2?
12.
And what is 12 times 10? Boom. But my way is not the best way. If you want to multiply, go for it.
How do we find the 5x?
Pythagorean triple, 5, 12, 13. 5, 12, 13. Or Pythagorean theorem. Okay? If we're all good, give me a thumbs up. All right.